technique. So I'm just trying to grow and learn the new ways of the Lions and just the different techniques and just different things that can enhance my game.
What are your impressions of Hank Frazier? I know it's early, but yeah.
Unbelievable coach, honestly. Like we just had one practice and some of the pointers and some of the techniques that he taught me, I opened up to it and I could he explains why he's teaching it. Like he gets that for the past 4 or 5 years you did it a certain way, but he opens us up to new ways. And honestly, I feel like that's definitely going to benefit me this season.
What's the mindset as you're approaching camp and practices with the veterans as they finally get out here?
I would just say to learn from them. As you know, as everybody knows, the Lions' offensive line is just a bunch of dogs, like just grit, nasty, tough. And I just I would model my play after that. Like I strive to be like that, and now I'm here, so I just want to continue what they have built and help them grow as well.
In terms of going up against an NFL D-line, like the Lions, do you allow yourself any grace in those first few practices in terms of getting used to how NFL players are?
Not really. Like at LSU, our unit was the bomb squad, and no matter who we went against, we went up against first rounders, starters in the league right now in 2022, and the expectation is to dominate whoever you go against. So I'm ready for the challenge, and I just look forward to it.
It's very early, but after your first day, what's the level of competition like compared to what you're facing in the SEC?
About the same, but less error. Everyone, I feel like, is gap sound, technique sound, where you would see sometimes in the SEC they get out of their gaps. Both have great athletes, but I would say a lot out here is very technical sound, very where they're like right landmarks, very technique-based defensive line that we're going against. But they're definitely pretty good.
Cross-training guys is something that's common around here.
Yes, sir.
At different positions. Like when you're just getting started, what are the biggest challenges of that, and what do you kind of try to keep your focus on when maybe you're at a spot that you're usually not?
I would just say technique. If you watch Senior Bowl, a lot of I was at tackle and guard, and I feel like the difference was like patience. A lot of at guard, everything happens way quicker. Even at center, everything happens real quicker. But at tackle, you have to have a lot of more patience and just more read and react than start the fight. But here, now I'm learning to switch up my sets. Instead of going vertical, angle, jump set, just flash set, just have different sets at tackle. So I feel like that's definitely going to help me play tackle here as well.
I know you did a lot of guard at LSU.
Yes, sir.
Practice and stuff. Did you rep at tackle at all?
Yes, sir. I was the backup left and right tackle. So, like in film study, I would have to study. I was the starting right guard, but the backup left and right tackle. So I would have to study the player reels of like the D line, the defensive end rushers, outside linebackers, as well as the interior D line. So yeah.
You came from a program that has a ton of guys that come into the NFL. How
Yes,
much
sir.
does that help you prepare for this?
I mean, my unit was a bunch of dogs, in my opinion, definitely. You got Will, Emery, and Deli. All 4 of us got drafted this year. And just playing next to those guys, I feel like helped me be accountable, helped me with my game, and just helped me dominate in my role on that offensive line.
You guys excited for one another?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. I watched Will go to the Patriots, the 4th pick, and it was just a blessing because that's what we talked about. We always talk about our dreams, goals, and aspirations, and just for everything to come true. My offensive line coach, Brad Davis, he was just happy for all of us. That was always the mission, to not just get to LSU, but to get to the next level and exceed at the next level. So I feel like we're on the right track to do that.
You trained with Tate in the offseason.
Yes, sir.
What's it like doing this together?
Nah, Tate's my dog. Just learning to play together, being in the same room. I feel like we both could push each other. Him playing center and guard, me playing guard and tackle. I feel like just we built a relationship with Duke Mayweather and O-line masterminds in Frisco, and then now we're just able to continue that bond and just grow together at the same time.